Hi, hello everybody. Welcome to Vikas Commerce Tutorials and I am Mr. Vikas Mundke here. So ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಈ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಹೈಯರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್. ಮೊದಲು ಲಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ಲಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೋವರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್. ಈಗ ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗ್ಯದ ಹೈಯರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನರ ಕಮೆಂಟ್, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನರ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅನಿಸಿತ್ತು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇದು ಈ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನರಿಗೆ, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆದರೂ ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದಾದ ನಂತರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಕಲಿಯುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನಲ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕನ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ಕಳಿಸುವಂತಹ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಂದು ತಲುಪ್ತದೆ. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಲಿಂಕ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ವಿಕಾಸ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ಯುಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಸ್. Okay students, we shall solve HOTS questions in our today's session. HOTS are nothing but called as higher order thinking skills. So higher order thinking skills are nothing but indirect questions. On your screen you may also notice here they have given it as competency based questions. So HOTS are standing for higher order thinking skill. There are many students who have a fear that they don't even know what is HOT questions, sir. We never knew there is a concept like HOTS questions. There is definitely a concept which has been included in your syllabus from this academic year, and you are the first batch who is going to write this type of questions. So HOTS are nothing but, there is no need to worry because HOTS are nothing but indirect questions and competency based, which is completely again will be included from your syllabus itself. Questions are like bit different type of natures, but it is from your syllabus itself. It is trying to understand your in-depth knowledge about the concept. Is it clear? So we will start our today's session of HOTS questions, and mainly HOTS questions come under 4 marks category rather than 8 marks. 8 marks, it is very rare. Some people say it come from marketing, but it is very rare. So 4 marks we have guaranteed 3 HOTS questions coming in your question paper, and those 3 are from chapter number 3 business environment, and chapter number 6 that is staffing, and chapter number 9 financial management. So from these 3 chapters, one each question is asked on HOTS, that is indirect question. So we will go forward. So here we will go chapter wise. The first chapter in which the HOTS question will come is from business environment. So business environment has 2 questions of 4 marks in its syllabus according to its blueprint. So one question will be a normal type of question, and another one question which will come is of HOTS, that is indirect question. So on the screen you may see here question number 1 of HOT question from business environment is: the project of nano car re-established in Gujarat is indicated by which factors of environment? So students, on this occasion I would like to tell you one thing, that this question is not going to be asked in your exam. Sir, how can you say it so certainly? Because this question is not certifying anything specifically. The information is absent in this question. So that's why these questions are not to be included according to the rules suggested by the Board of Examination Authority. Is it clear? Because here there is no any proper information about what has to be done. The project of nano car has been re-established. So what is this factor of environment? So which environment is it? We need to identify. So we don't know why nano car has been re-established in Gujarat. So it sometimes comes under, actually the answer should be political environment. Because of political factors it has been re-established, but many of the students don't know these concepts because these are related to current affairs or general knowledge. So according to government, so they say that these questions are not to be included, these type of questions. So skip this question. Coming to second question, parents are focusing on girls education. Very important. Concentrate on some of the few words here. The parents are focusing nowadays on girls education. where the number of working women has increased in all fields. Here one word is missing. The number of working women has increased in all fields. State the dimension of business environment. You should state one dimension. There are totally 5 dimensions: social environment, technological environment, economic, political, and legal environment. Among those 5 environment, which of the above statement is going to say which environment? So here they are focusing on girls education. So girls education is a part of society. So here the answer is also right, which they have given here. So here the answer is social environment, because girls concentrating on education, increasing number of women in the teaching, in the working field, these all concepts come under society, because there is a trend now. Many of the ladies have been going for work, they are also going to study well, they are also getting great higher jobs than men. So everything has changed. So it is a particular trend which is at present in the society. So it indicates social environment. So what you should do is, to identify that particular environment, you get 1 mark. So the above statement says social environment. For that you get 1 mark. And next, you need to write a note on it. They have given here, write a note. So note in the sense, just write about social environment in 7 to 8 lines. For identification you are getting 1 mark, and for explaining what is social environment, what does it include, you get 3 marks again. Is it clear? Okay, coming to next question number 3. The court passed an order. Very important, concentrate here. Who has passed? Court has passed an order that all schools must have water purifier. Okay, what should it have? It should have water purifier for the school children. So water purifier almost we see in every school. So the court has also given an order that compulsory water purifier should be kept in all schools. So here there are some points given. Point number A, society in general is more concerned about quality of life. It is concerned about quality of life. Now you should answer, each sentence consists, or each sentence is going to tell about which of the environment. Here your point of answer should be, which is the following statement, which is the environment that the following statement is going to say. Society in general is more concerned about quality of life. Quality of life comes under social environment. Okay, so this is a social environment. Next, coming to B point, innovative techniques. Very simple, the word techniques. Techniques come under which environment? Technical environment or technological environment. Is it clear? Very simple question. Okay, coming to next point, that is point number C. Incomes. See, I am not going to read the full sentence because there are some few words. So before going to HOTS questions of business environment, perfectly you need to understand the dimensions, because each and every question of HOTS section under business environment is coming from elements, that is dimensions. There are 5 dimensions. Perfect those all 5 dimensions. One HOT question is compulsory coming from those 5 dimensions. Is it clear? So incomes are rising. So incomes come under the concept of economic environment. Sir, why? You need to study all the environments, then you will get an idea. Incomes are always related with economic environment. Okay, next, these are all answers given here. So question number 4, I will come to question number 4. Question number 4, the court passed an order to ban polythene bags. Polythene bags are banned. So these bags are creating many environmental problems. So this comes under social environment. B, society in general is more considered, sorry, this comes the bags are creating many environmental problems. This come under social environment. Quality of life, that is also coming under social environment. Government decided, very important point. Third, C, government has decided that to give subsidy to jute industry to promote the business. So government has given a subsidy. So who is government? Government is nothing but a political party. A political party which wins in the elections come to the government, forms a government. So government comes under political environment. So is it clear? Okay, coming to next question number 5. Management of every enterprises can be benefited from being aware of different dimensions of business environment. Explain any 4 such dimensions. So this is not actually indirect question. Directly they are asking that explain any 4 dimensions. So out of 5 dimensions, you need to explain 4 dimensions. Okay, next coming to question number 6. In 6 also they are asking directly how the different elements of business or environment. So directly there is a question of elements of business environment. Directly you should write the 4 elements. Is it clear? Okay, coming to next chapter, that is staffing. From staffing chapter also you are going to get one HOTS question. So question number 1, suppose you are the general manager of Surya Company Limited. You have been directed by the directors of the company to select a chartered accountant. It is chartered accountant, that is should be a spelling mistake there. Chartered accountant for the company. Explain the first 4. Actually this is also not direct question, so not indirect question. Directly they are asking explain the first 4 selection procedure. See, in old days they would ask explain any 4 selection steps. Now what they are doing is they are posting a story content type of a question. They are posting some story. Suppose you are a general manager so of this and this so and so company, the directors have appointed you as a chartered accountant, so explain first 4 selection procedure. Directors have appointed you as a HR manager. So indirectly the question is telling to ask or to answer 4 selection steps. There is a 8 marks of a question of selection procedure. So under that selection procedure you need to explain first 4 steps of those selection procedure. Okay, next coming to question number 2. Which source of recruitment is needed to bring new blood in the organization? Which source of recruitment do you need to bring the new blood in the organization? Explain briefly any 3 advantages. Here very important source they are speaking about, source of recruitment. Correct? So there are 2 sources. Small things are going to give you big answers. So concentrate one important word which will help you to go to the answers. Here the helping verb which is helping us to go to the answer is source. Source of environment, source of recruitment. There are 2 sources. One is internal source of recruitment, another one is external source of recruitment. So they are asking the source of recruitment which brings new blood. See, new blood comes from outside, not inside. New. When you are recruiting internally, when you are recruiting or selecting a person who is already in your organization, how will he be called as a new? He will not be called as a new employee, he will be called as old. So now they are asking here which source of recruitment brings new blood. So new blood is brought by external source. So now what is the question? Explain briefly 3 advantages of that source. So identification of the source is 1 mark, that is external source. You should write in this way: the above mentioned statement says the external source of recruitment. Clear? The above mentioned statement says about the external source of recruitment, and the advantages of these sources are as follows. So indirectly they are asking you to write advantages of external sources. Clear? Okay, coming to question number 3. The quality of production is not as per standards. On investigation, it was observed that most of the workers were not fully aware of the proper operation of machinery. Very important line. They were not aware of proper operation of machinery, in the sense they were not having any knowledge of how to use the machinery, how to operate the machinery. Is it clear? What could be the way to improve? How will you improve the accuracy? Point is very simple. They were not aware of operation of machinery, how to use it. So now they are asking, if they were not known, then how will they improve? See, whenever we are not good at certain things, then how will we improve? We will improve it by getting training. Now suppose I am not good at explaining something, or not good at teaching, or not understanding some points. What will I do? I will first study those points to myself. I will first get perfect and get knowledge, and then explain my students. Correct? So in the same way, if they are not able to use the machinery, if they are not unable to know how to operate the machinery, they need to get training. So here the above statement or the above story is telling about training. So now their question is explain 3 benefits to the organization. So indirectly the question is telling explain the benefits of training to organization. In 4 marks category we have given to study this question. So training and development, there is one concept called training and development. There are two types of benefits. One, the benefits of training to employees. Another one, the benefits of training to organization. Now here they are asking the benefits to organization. Is it clear? So now question is speaking about these types. So these types are nothing but called as HOTS question. Study these HOTS question whichever I am giving you here. Afterwards I will post this PDF in my WhatsApp group. Whoever I joined, you will get all the HOTS questions in English medium. Kannada medium will be coming later. Okay, I will post in your WhatsApp group, don't worry. So perfect these HOTS question, 100% you will get an knowledge how to crack these questions. Okay, next coming to question number 4 of HOTS question. As a HR manager, HR stands for human resources, human resources. So you are a human resource manager. List out any 8 sources of recruitment. Very simple. Actually, this is also not a direct question. This is not an indirect question. It is a direct. This is not called as HOTS question because it is not competency based. There, this is direct question. They are directly asking you any 8 sources of recruitment. Any 8 sources of recruitment to fill the vacancy in your organization. There are some vacancies. There are some posts which are vacant. You need to fill those posts. How will you recruit those posts? So indirectly they are speaking about internal source and external source. So you can combinedly togetherly write how much? 8 sources. You can either write all 8 sources from external. There are 2 internal sources, one is promotion and one is transfer. So write those 2 and write 6 from external, or else write all 8 from external source of recruitment. Okay, next coming to last chapter, that is financial management. From financial management also there is one HOTS question which is going to come. So question number 1, identify the decision taken in financial management which affects the liquidity. Very important points here, liquidity and profitability. When it comes to liquidity and profitability, they are speaking about capital budgeting decision. Is it clear? So write about capital budgeting. So question is asking, briefly explain any 3 factors affected in this decision. So any 3 factors which affect the capital budgeting decision. Okay, coming to next, to avoid the problems of shortage and surplus of funds. They are speaking about shortage and surplus of funds. Shortage and surplus of funds. What is required in financial management? Here very simple question. When the amount or when the finance of shortage and surplus information is there in your question, it speaks about financial planning. So you need to write the objectives of financial planning. There are 2 objectives of financial planning which are called as twin objectives of financial planning. Twin objectives where it says that unnecessarily amount should not be collected and the amount should be available, finance should be available whenever required. There should not be a shortage and there should also be adequate funds in our hands whenever we required. So this is financial planning. So shortage and surplus speaks about financial planning. So next, coming to next question, question number 3. Question number 3 is speaking about, you are the finance manager. You are the finance manager of a newly established company. The directors of the company have asked you to plan. What they are asking you to plan? They are asking to plan a capital structure. They are asking you to plan about capital structure. State any 4 factors that would you consider while planning the capital structure. So very important. There are 14 points in your NCERT test book given there. Factors affecting capital formation or capital structure, bandavala rachane. So capital structure formation, 14 points are there. You can write any 4 points. Actually this question was a practical oriented question until last year. From this year there are no any practical oriented questions in your syllabus. So that's why these 14, out of these 14 you need to write only 4. Next, coming to question number 4. Question number 4 is speaking about, the board of directors has asked you to design the capital structure of the company. Explain any 4 factors that would you consider while doing so. Again the same question they are asking. They are asking about capital structure. See, in HOTS question, identify just one important word which will give you a direction toward answer, which will carry you forward to the answer. So here the capital structure. Very simple. Explain any 4 factors that would you consider. So indirectly they're asking 4 factors affecting capital structure or capital formation. There are 14 points. Write any 4 points. Coming to question number 5, what do you call the capital needed for day-to-day operation? Very simple. The important word which takes us to the answer here is day-to-day operations. Which is the capital? There are 2 types of capital. One is working capital, one is fixed capital requirement. So day-to-day operation, when we are using the capital in our day-to-day operations, day in and day out, we use amount, and we use those amount which are called as working capital. So here the answer is working capital. Now what you should write is explain any 3 factors affecting such capital needs. You need to write 3 factors which are affecting working capital requirements. Okay, next coming to question number 6. Question number 6. State whether the working capital requirements of business manufacturing, the following items are big or small. Coolers. So they are giving you 4 points here. They are asking you to write 4 points whether the working capital requirement is how. So according to me, no need to write this question, no need to study this question. This type of questions won't come for your exam. Apart from this, study all the questions. So here all the HOTS questions end. HOTS questions, once again I repeat, HOTS questions come from business environment. It comes from dimensions of environment. And a second, staffing, they may ask selection procedure, they may also ask about training and development, they may ask sources of recruitment. And coming to financial management, they may ask about financial planning, they may ask about factors affecting budgeting decisions, factors affecting dividend decisions, factors affecting capital formations. Such type of questions are asked. So now you might have got a bit relaxed feeling by seeing these HOTS questions. These HOTS questions PDF will be sent you to the WhatsApp group immediately after this video session. Is it clear? So I hope you will all have got a clear idea about HOTS questions. If any doubts and any problems, you can comment or you can also message me. I will clarify your doubts. So thank you for watching Vikas Commerce Tutorials. Thank you for spending your valuable time. Hope you all will do very good in your examinations. Thank you. Thank you for watching Vikas Commerce Tutorials.